What is epistemology? Epistemology is the study of knowledge. Epistemology asks, how do we know something is true at all? So you can say that epistemology is the knowledge about knowledge. It's like thinking about thinking. Epistemology is also about how the knowledge evolves. For example, for centuries, knowledgeable people thought that the sun moved around the earth. This fact was obvious as night and day. It was common sense. It doesn't say people were stupid back then. Epistemology studies why that belief counted as knowledge at that time and then later, what made people change their beliefs. Take, for example, parenting. In the olden days, parenting was different. Children were regularly disciplined either by the father or by both parents. It was good parenting, nobody interfered. Then parenting began to change. What was considered good parenting 60 years ago, these days is looked down upon. Epistemology tells you why that change happened. It tells you why people justified the olden ways of bringing up children and why those olden ways have been discarded to a great extent. It also tells you how new ways of bringing up children may evolve in future. Don't get confused though. The parenting example is not about child psychology, sociology, or parenting studies. It's about justifying why people thought the way they thought back then, and then justifying why people think the way they think now. It doesn't tell you what is good and bad, it doesn't judge, it just tells you what affects the knowledge of that particular time. It is not giving parenting advice, it is just telling you why parents think the way they do. Epistemology is a branch of philosophy. Just like in biology, people study botany and zoology, when people study philosophy, they can also study epistemology. People who specialize in epistemology are called epistemologists. Let's understand epistemology plainly. You read about a topic. You claim that you understand the topic. Epistemology asks you, why do you think you understand that topic? What pre-existing knowledge do you have to convince you that you understand this? It does not try to prove that you are wrong or right. It just wants to know why you believe what you believe. It makes you differentiate between simply believing in something and actually knowing something. How does epistemology help you in real world situations? Here is an example. You appear for an interview. All went well. You answered all the questions. You made a good impression. The interviewer looked happy. You are convinced that you will get the job. You start telling everyone that you got the job. You even spend some money you have saved thinking that you will get a salary. You reject other job offers. The company decides to hire someone else, but due to some reason, it cannot hire that person and it hires you. So, although in your belief you were right to think that you had the job, actually you didn't have the job and you spent money you shouldn't have and rejected other job offers assuming that you have got the job. In such situations, epistemology helps you ask the right questions about your knowledge. The job interview is a simplistic example, but it tells you that even if you are right about a certain belief, you can actually be wrong. Epistemology is important in medicine, judiciary, science, and all other fields where you need to make decisions beyond reasonable doubt. Epistemology tells you that knowledge, whether it is scientific or non-scientific, shouldn't be taken at face value. Epistemology forces you to ask questions to make sure that your knowledge is well-founded. Suppose you say, I know this person is dishonest. Epistemology asks, do you know or do you suspect? Is it based on repeated behavior or one incident? Do you have solid evidence or are your emotions coloring your judgment? Someone tells you, this stock will definitely go up. Epistemology asks, is this based on data, trends, insider knowledge, or just blind optimism? So the next time you check, verify, and double check the sources before sharing some sensational news on social media, you are thinking in epistemological terms. You are asking yourself questions before confirming your knowledge. Again, epistemology is not about proving someone right or wrong. It is about asking the right questions about the knowledge that you have. When you know these answers, you can make better decisions. It is about studying why people believe something is true or false. I hope you have understood the meaning of epistemology with this video. If this video has helped you, please like it, subscribe to my channel, or press the bell icon so that you get a notification when I upload my next video.